The Joe Andruzzi Foundation is committed to providing help, hope, and a reason to smile for New England cancer patients and their families by contributing financial support when it is needed most. We do this by providing access to financial assistance, services, and other resources that reduce the financial emotional burden on a cancer patient, delivering support for household expenses, food, extraordinary needs, transportation, and fostering self-care. JAF works with social workers and patient navigators at hospitals and treatment centers around New England to identify patients in need and help them apply.
JAF helps patients of any age, any type of cancer, in active treatment anywhere in New England.
With the generous support of partners, JAF was able to provide more than $1 million in financial support last year across the 6 states we serve.
This year, with applications up 68%, JAF faces its toughest year yet.
We will need everyone's help to continue bridging the gap for cancer patients.
It wasn't that long ago that I went from fighting for a Super Bowl championship to fighting for my life and to be there for my family.
Since JAF was founded in 2008, we have distributed more than $8 million, impacting over 30,000 cancer patients and their family members.
My name is Catherine Meddy. I am 80 years old and I live in Taunton, Mass. I had a mild stroke in January, and I don't know what the doctor's name was. He looked at it and he says, "You know, you have a swollen." I said, "Yep," and I told him I had looked into. And he said, "Well, that's your parotid gland." And he said, "And it's most likely cancer." He says, "A lot of times it is." He says, "So we're going to do a biopsy on it." But anyway, they found out, yes, it was cancerous. And he said to me, "Oh, we're going to send you to Boston. You drive?" And I looked at him and I said, "Yeah, but not to Boston. I've never been there."
It's always been a challenge for our patients of the South Coast to get up to Boston. Some patients have family members. There are many times, though, that patients either don't have anybody, don't have the means to get up there, whether they don't have a car or anything, or just too anxious to drive up there, physically can't drive up there. So there are many things that come up. We had been constantly calling some of our previous contacts, wondering when their programs were going to be coming back. There were things, but certain programs, but either they weren't servicing our direct area, nothing was piecing together. So Mark, my coworker, had heard that the Joe Andruzzi Foundation was teaming together with another program. They were having these new services that we could now be offering to our patients. And I kind of, once Catherine said she needed a ride up there, it was the Lyft concierge service, and I kind of jumped on it to try to figure out how to use it and try to get her up there. There are many things in my job that are not easy, and the way I almost couldn't believe how easy it was. It didn't seem right. I had to keep checking to make sure I actually booked the ride right, because it didn't seem right. And then Catherine would tell me, "Oh, I got the text message, it's all set." I'm like, okay, I guess we're good.
Yeah, they set up time that they're going to pick me up, and approximate time when I'm going to be finished up in Boston. I never knew there was anything like that.
I am forever grateful for the Joe Andruzzi Foundation. Some of the things that stand out to me, yeah, there are a lot of foundations out there. The Joe Andruzzi Foundation is so broad with their criteria that they are able to capture more of our patients. There is no other foundation out there right now for us, for what we do here, that can help us with so many of our patients. I'm a part-time social worker. I've only been here for 3 years. They've already helped over 30 of my patients. They're going to make a direct impact, especially with this new transportation program. Catherine would not have been able to get up to Boston. I certainly wouldn't have been able to help her if we did not have this program. I don't know what would have happened.
Thank you so much. I could never have done this without their help.
Following the pandemic, cancer diagnoses are on the rise, which means there are more patients that are needing transportation assistance to get to treatment.
And with gas prices as high as ever, it's making it tougher for patients to afford to get gas to get to their doctor's appointment.
JAF has expanded our transportation assistance by providing Lyft rides to make sure that cancer patients get to all of their needed treatments. Patients receive treatment transportation by working with their social workers or patient navigators. Knowing that a patient has an upcoming treatment, a social worker can log in to the Lyft portal as a dispatcher, scheduling the ride for the patient to and from the treatment facility. By supporting JAF, you help cancer patients in your community worry less about how to pay their household bills and allow them to focus on their treatment. Your gift keeps patients in their homes, food on their table, a way to get to medical care, and even helps with the unforeseen expenses critical to their care.
Join us in giving cancer patients a lifeline. Together, we can provide help, hope, and a reason to smile